Okay, I have something crazy to show you on this video. It's all about selling AI employees to local businesses. Now, before you think that you have to have a lot of fancy tech skills or you have to know how to code, you don't. I don't know how to do that either. I'm going to show you on this video how I set the whole thing up in about 5 minutes. I'm going to show you some other companies that are doing something similar, but how you can outcompete them very easily. And I'm going to show you how businesses would be willing to pay you $500 or more per month if you can do this right. So let me show you in this video. And before you freak out, I don't have a $1,000 course or a mastermind or anything to sell you. All you have to do is hit the like button and leave a comment down below, and I'm going to give you an entirely free course on exactly how I do this and all the software tools that I use to do it, and it's incredibly inexpensive to do. So hit the like button, leave a comment down below. If you're shy, you don't know what to say, just say I want the free course, and I'm going to personally respond to you with a link to that course. So let me show you what this is. Okay, this is a software called HighLevel. What I love about HighLevel is you don't see HighLevel anywhere on this page, and that's because they allow you to do what's called white labeling, where you can change the logo, change the branding, change the colors, and sell their software as your own software for whatever price that you want, and you only pay them one small monthly fee, starting as low as just $97 per month. So it's an incredible opportunity. You can have 10,000 customers paying you whatever you want to charge, $500 a month or whatever, and you're still only going to pay HighLevel one small monthly fee, and your clients never know that you're even using another software. They do all the programming, the tech, everything behind the scenes. Now, what's so cool is they just came out with something called AI agents, and basically it's an AI employee that can do a lot of different things. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create something called a voice AI assistant or a voice agent, and we're going to basically have this thing answer the call for us, ask us a few questions about what we're looking to get done, and then ultimately it's going to book that person into our database so that the business owner can reach out to them later and already know who they're calling and know that it's not a spammer, somebody trying to sell them something or anything in between. So let me show you some examples of other people doing something similar, and then I'm going to show you how to build this from scratch. We'll even do a live demo. I'll hold my phone to the microphone here. You can hear the interaction between us and see how it all works. Okay, this is typically who, for this particular feature, we're competing with, and this is like these live virtual assistant answering services. I don't know anything about these companies other than I've seen them around, and I know they have a lot of clients, but basically we're just looking at the pricing here to see what they're offering and what they're basically giving to a local business, and then how we can duplicate something very similar, but also give the business owner a much better quality product as well as a much lower cost. So on this thing, basically it looks like for 200 minutes and 50 chats, they do $349 per month. For 300 minutes and 100 chats, it's $389 per month, and then 500 minutes and 200 chats, that's $669 per month. So let's just see 500 minutes. We'll use our calculator here just to make sure we're correct. 500 divided by 60 minutes equals 8 hours of talk time. So for $169 per month, you get about 8 hours of somebody answering the calls. 8 hours in an entire month for $669. But say somebody wanted something more 24/7 and they get a lot of call volume and they're going to exceed that 8 hours of talk time, which is a lot of business owners. If we go down to the larger plans, we can see for 10,000 minutes, it's $12,999 per month. Okay, maybe that's a little extreme. 1,200 minutes, $1,599 per month. So let's just see what 1,200 minutes in. I think it's going to be 20 hours, but let's just see, because you never want to do public math on a video. 1,200 by 60, 20 hours of talk time. So we're still only 20 hours in an entire month that we're supplying this. So what we could do is we could go in and offer 24/7 unlimited talk time with our AI employees and charge somebody $500 per month, and you can see how much more beneficial that can be. Now, I know the common objection is, yes, AI is much different than a live interaction with somebody, and yes, that can be true. But let me just show you a few seconds of the call example that they have on here to see basically the comparison of this versus what we're going to get with AI, and just knowing that AI is getting better and better every single day. Voices are getting more and more natural, and the whole goal of this is not to pull the wool over someone's eyes and make them think that it's someone real. It's just getting the basic information of name, email, what kind of service they're looking for, answer a couple questions, and then turn them over to the business owner. This weeds out so much time for a business owner to have to answer the calls, and typically it's somebody trying to sell them something, or a spammer, or whatever the case may be, or just somebody that has one quick question like, what are your hours today? So if we can eliminate all of that just with an AI employee, they're going to save so much time in their company and be able to focus on things that really matter. So let's go down. We're just going to hear a minute of this. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up and listen to the interaction here of this.
Thank you for calling AF Roofing. How may I help you?
Hi, I was calling to get an estimate.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. May I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Lisa Thomas.
Thank you. LISATHOMAS?
Yes.
Thank you. May I have your phone number, please?
Okay, and the entire call, it's about a minute long. It basically does that. It's just a very polite person saying, can I have your name? Can you have your phone number? What time would you like somebody to come out? And just a few other questions in between. Very friendly sounding person, very basic conversation, and that's typically how these things go. And then they're turned over to a specialist, a salesperson, whatever, to actually turn this into a real sale for the company. But the basics of just what is your name, what is your email, what time would you like somebody to come out, and what are you looking to get done, those things can be answered by AI employees very easily. Let me show you a couple other examples of places here. This is one I've heard of in the past. A lot of real estate people use this. Pat Live, they charge $205 for 75 minutes, $360 for 200 minutes, $535 for 350 minutes, $825 for 600 minutes. Again, with AI, with the employee, we can do unlimited minutes and unlimited chats and unlimited all kinds of other things. For us, our cost is only $97 a month. We can resell that for $500, $600, $700, $1,000 a month for the unlimited plan if we wanted to, and still be out competing these other companies. Let me show you one other one that I found. I don't know anything about this one, but it says for 1,000 minutes, it's $1,850 per month, plus $1.85 for additional minutes when you go over it. So you can see that charging $500 per month for just this basic AI employee is very reasonable. And I encourage you to start at that and then try charging even more, because they're already paying for these types of services for just a live person to answer, but it's really not that much different than what we're going to get with the AI. So let me do the actual demo, show you how I set the whole thing up, and then we're going to do a live experiment of me holding my phone to the microphone and showing you the interaction I have with the AI employee that I just created in about 5 minutes. Okay, so here we are back in our HighLevel dashboard, and again, I have basically created an account we have a concrete company that we've been doing as a live case study for basically we're building this brand up, and then we're renting the website out to a local concrete company so that all the calls that come in, they pay us a flat monthly fee, and then they get all the leads that come from that site. I don't do concrete, and I don't want to do concrete in the future, but I wanted to create a brand as a case study, and then we're duplicating this out over hundreds of different sites and doing this kind of a way to have more control over that asset. But that's for another video. Let me just show you the AI agent that I create on this. So we just go over to voice AI agents here. I'm going to do create an agent. Okay, and there's a few different voices that are already in here. This is brand new, just got released, so they're going to have plenty more with Spanish speaking and German speaking and all kinds of other languages. But let me just play a couple of these. So Jennifer.
The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend.
Okay. Mark.
Happiness can exist only in acceptance.
Oh, we got a little echo there, but hopefully that worked out. Phoebe.
The greatest part of our happiness depends on our dispositions, not our circumstances.
Okay, so I've done this in the past, and I liked the Mark one for this. You can do this in the future. And something really cool that you might see is this is grayed out, but it says outbound calling coming soon. So there are some more regulations on an AI actually doing outbound calling, but if it is a customer that's calling in and you want the AI to go out and book an appointment, I'm sure that's something that they're figuring out. But right now we have inbound calls, which the agent picks up all incoming calls. That's really key too, because why do business owners need this? It's because they're missing a lot of calls. Either if it's just in their off hours where they're gone for the day and they're missing out on all those leads in the evening, and then by the time they call the customer in the morning, they've already handled their problem and that business owner lost the money from that particular customer. or a multitude of other things where they're already on the phone with somebody and they miss the call, but regardless, they're missing calls. With the AI employee, they're never ever going to miss a call because it always answers every single time. So let's just name this agent Mark, and this is Katie Concrete Service is the company that we're doing here. And then, hey, this is Mark, and you've reached Katie Concrete Service. How can I help you today? Then I'm going to hit next. Now, what do we want it to collect? Right now, I've just been doing the basic, simple version just to show you how easy it is to get up and running. So we can do name, email, address, and issue. You can also trigger workflows, which is something for a different video, but basically when somebody calls, we can have it notify the business owner, or it can send them an email to the customer, or a multitude of other things you want it to do. But we'll just leave that blank for now. We'll receive an email after this to all users. And if you wanted to, you could get really advanced and set this thing up with customized questions and things, but we'll save that again for a future video when I'm really have some time to dig into that. But I just want to show you the basics of this now. So we'll hit next. Now, you do have to upgrade to an AI employee. It costs $97 per month for you, but then you can resell that for whatever you want. And the business owner gets unlimited of everything. And it's not just this voice thing, it's unlimited all the AI functions inside of HighLevel. Right now, though, I'm just going to hit save because we're just going to do a demo for this. Now, a quick little tip, if you do this in the next week or so, they are going to be releasing this feature for free for the rest of 2024. I don't think that's fully out yet, but it will be in the next day or two. So I would just hit the like button, leave a comment down below. You'll get my free course and get notified when that's available. That way you can go out and get a bunch of clients first, and then they'll be paying you when that $97 kicks in. Okay, so we've created our Mark AI agent here. That was as hard as it was for just the basic version. Obviously, you can tweak that later. So we're going to go in and we'll have this basically give us a test call. I'll hold my phone up here and we'll see the interaction that we have with Mark. Okay, so I put my phone number in here just to get a test call. Obviously, if the customer was calling into the local business, then you wouldn't have to do this route. It would just automatically pick up and answer, but this is just to show you the test side of it. So I'm going to hit call me, and then it's going to ring on my cell phone, and you'll hear it on speakerphone interacting there. Okay, it's calling now.
Hey, this is Mark, and you have reached Katie Concrete Services. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Mark, I need to get some concrete work done at my house.
Great, I can help with that. Could you please start by giving me your name?
Yes, Jason Edwards.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Jasonedwards. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome, Jason. Could you please provide your email address so we can contact you?
Yeah, it's jason123@gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is jason123@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Oh, actually, I gave you the wrong one. It's jasonedward@gmail.com.
Got it. Just to confirm, your email address is jasonedwards123@gmail.com. Is that right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, could you share your address with me?
Yeah, it's 123 Any Street in Houston, Texas.
Thanks, Jason. So your address is 123 Any Street, Houston, Texas. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Great. Lastly, could you tell me a bit more about the concrete work you need done?
Yeah, we bought a metal building. It's a 10 by 30, and I need to get a concrete slab poured for it. Do you know about how much that would be?
I don't have the exact pricing details, but I'll make sure a team member reaches out to you with all the information. We'll get back to you soon. Anything else you'd like to add?
No. Do you know about how long it will take them to get back to me?
I can't give an exact time, but our team is pretty quick. They'll reach out to you as soon as possible. Thanks for reaching out, Jason.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
We'll be in touch. You're welcome. Have a great day, Jason.
You too. Okay, so for the basic prompting, literally you watched me on this video create it. Pretty incredible. I mean, it's only going to get better. It's going to get more realistic sounding, but basically for the interaction there, it just needed my name, email, address, and what I was looking to get done, which is basically the same conversation we just heard on the other site that we were listening to. So I'm really happy with it. What we can also do is see the transcripts. You can see exactly what happened. Your business owner would see this too. You can get an actual recording of what happened, so your business owner always wants to hear what exactly did they say or how did they say it. You can hear the exact recording here, and then a summary The agent Mark collected the caller's name, email, and address and noted the need for a concrete slab for a metal building. Mark assured the caller that the team would reach out to them with pricing and details and thank the caller for their patience. Now, this is, again, very version 1.0 of this. In the future, it's going to be much more advanced where it can actually book appointments and have a much more detailed version of what it can offer and the questions it can answer. But I'm blown away by this already. I think it's something you could easily go out and sell for $500 or $1,000 per month just doing that demo that I just showed you, especially for people that are already paying for these virtual receptionist type companies, or that they know they're missing out on calls and they're having to have somebody that staffs the phone overnight. This person could now be moved over to doing something else. Maybe they can move into the sales department or something else where just the basic, what's your name, what's your email, what are you looking to get done, can be handled by AI. So I'm excited. This is something that we're definitely looking at doing for local businesses as well, and I can't wait to talk more about this. Again, hit the like button, leave a comment down below if you want our entire free course on exactly the software tools that we use, everything we do to create a business with HighLevel, and I will personally respond to you with the link down below. If you are shy, you don't know what to say, just say, I want the free course, and I will respond to you with that personally. And other than that, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.